everyone, this is Brooke Filosa. I am here today with Debra Phipps-Nicholls, who is a longtime gardening enthusiast and Cranford resident, and she owns a business called Debra Simple Garden, where she does everything from video blogs to an herb jar to most recently a botanical vodka. Thanks so much for having me, Deb.
Thank you.
We're in her gorgeous backyard here in Cranford, where she has tons of beautiful plantings, and I'm excited to learn about her business. So why don't you just start off by telling us about you? How long have you been in Cranford? What do you love about living here?
Well, I've been in Cranford since 1997, and I moved here single. I moved here to be close to the city. I wanted the quietness, but the opportunity to go to the shore if I wanted to, and also go into the city.
Yeah.
And I loved Cranford. I could walk everywhere.
Yeah. So tell us about your garden business. How did it turn from a passion to a business?
Yes, thank you. Well, I started doing the videos during the pandemic to really help people just have a little break from what was going on in reality. And I was designing my garden, which I do every year, and I asked my boys, can you just do some little quick videos? We could share it with my friends. And my friends said, you really need to share this with a lot more people because people need it. So I figured it's unedited, it's raw, it's me, it's simple, and I just want to make people laugh and learn.
That's great.
That's it.
Yeah, and they're fun videos. Let's talk. What's some of the content you provide? You're basically educating people about the different flowers and things out there.
I started off with prepping your garden and what you the little simple tools that you need to help it may be easier in gardening, because everything that I do is simple. I'm not a master gardener. I should be, but I'm not. So I feel like everything's relatable, and you start small, simple flowers, what's a perennial, what's an annual, what will come back every year, what adds color, things like that, just little baby steps so that people are not frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the simple herb jar that you created.
So I created the Pretty Simple Herb Jar, which is right back here. This is my little cutie. And I designed and created this during the lockdown also. And it was really to help people experience growing something, the whole process of it, without being outside. You could put this on your windowsill, and all you need is a cup of water and some sunshine. And so people could watch it grow and then experience it. And inside is a recipe card. So once you've grown, like your little gals, like over here, I'll show you. These are my little basil models. Once you grow, you can actually use them. So there's recipes in there. It's just a whole experience and process that's easy.
So what kind of recipes do you have in there?
Well, everything is based on an herb. And so basil recipes, oregano recipes, a little bit of cilantro, parsley, everything that's simple and easy, because I'm not really a cook. I like to grow things, but I don't really know how to then use them after that. So I've had to learn too. So they're basic recipes. Yeah. And they're from people in the community of Cranford, except for the one gentleman from Tampa, Florida. He has a recipe in here. Reed has his own recipe. So they're not my recipes, they're all from the community.
Yeah. And one of the recipes is for a strawberry basil lemonade, which
is right here.
Made for me today. It's very delicious.
This is yummy. This used the basil that is growing from the herb jar and other simple ingredients.
Really good.
Thank you.
Now, if people want to buy the herb jar, where can they purchase it?
Well, they're really in boutique merchants locations. One of them is Dryer Farms here in Cranford. The other one is the Curious Heart in Westfield, the Curious Heart shop, and Prince Farm Stands in Mountainside. So I like to keep it cute and snuggly, you know, in a boutique. Yeah.
So let's talk about the vodka partnership. I know that's something brand new you did.
Yes.
Botanical vodkas.
Yes.
How did that come to be?
So Tree City Vodka reached out and asked if I would be able to create a floral type of infused vodka, specialty vodka, something a little unique and different. And I thought, yeah, I could do that. So I did my blending, in my, kitchen basically, and presented it to Tree City, and they came out really delicious and magical. The packaging is beautiful. It's a softer, I don't want to say flavor, because they are botanical florals, but they're designed, they're a delicious taste, they're soft, they're beautiful when you mix them as a cocktail. And I thought, what a new adventure, let's try something new and create something for, a lot of different people to experience that really special cocktail.
Yeah, it's a very sophisticated taste. I
Thank
tried the
you.
lavender and it's delicious.
Thank you, because
Yes.
that's really what we wanted, to just take it. We wanted to elevate it. When you go out, you just have that one special
Yes.
cocktail, and you feel really good about it.
Yeah,
and it's
it's great.
beautiful. Yeah.
Now, if people want to buy those, they can go to Tree City?
Yes, they'll want to reach out to Tree City.
So can you tell me a little bit about some of the events you do?
Yes, actually, with the jar and all the other fun things that I do, I've evolved into creating programs, and I do programs on herbs, I do programs on edible flowers, and special events. I do one on famous women and their flowers and more. And I start with Martha Washington, and I end up with Princess Diana.
Oh, how
So that's
cool.
another really fun one that the libraries have picked up and they love. And then I do special events. We have one coming up in Westfield at the Carrie's Heart Shop, which is really a summer soiree, and I prepare all the foods using edible flowers and herbs, and it's just a beautiful experience. So you get to get dressed up. So I like to do the
fun.
events and the programs.
And they're all just with different businesses and that kind of thing.
They're with different businesses, and my philosophy is that I really want people to learn. I want them to laugh. I want them to go away just feeling like they enjoyed whatever experience it was, whether it's through a program or an event. Yeah.
Right. And then you're also a member of one of the garden clubs in town, right?
Yes, I joined the garden club, the Florfile Garden Club, I'm going to say about 17 years ago, when my twins were little, and my mother-in-law really encouraged me, I need to get out and get involved, because she knew I liked gardening, but I really didn't know a lot. I really did not know different flowers or tulips and daffodils, and she's like, you just need to get out. And it's introduced me to a world of amazing women all over, and I've been very involved in the community through gardening. They're just a lovely, lovely group of people.
That's great.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you'd like the community to know about you or your businesses?
Well, I think the one thing that I would really like people to take away is that this is a joy for me. I love doing it. It makes me happy. It makes me happy when people get back to me on something that they tried for one of my videos or events, and they learn from and they're so excited. That gives me joy. So it's all really about joy and the process of
That's
learning
so great.
myself. I've learned so much, and I'm going to keep growing.
Good.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Anything on the horizon you want to share?
I think I want to just continue focusing on the small items that I have right now under the umbrella. I always have ideas. I'm an idea person, but I really want to bring it in so that they all can do very well.
Yes.
People can experience all of them.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for having us. I love your stuff. It's
Thank
so
you.
beautiful, and it spreads joy and to the
That
world.
is the key. And I like to always end it, with we want to spread the love.
Yes. Bye, everyone. Thank you.